All right, it's now the next day. I had planned on working on this 302. I have the cam back in it. I have the new lifters in it. I cleaned the combustion chambers. Everything's looking nice and pretty. Put a brand new oil pump in it. My original plan today was to finish the assembly of the motor all the way up to the lower intake. However, I'm still waiting on the head bolts. They're going to be a day or two late. So what I'll do today instead is I'll put on the timing chain cover, the oil pan, and that's pretty much all I can do. So in the meantime, I started working on my Jeep. I'm going to utilize the shop time that I have all day today. So there's the old tailgate. There's the fuel tank. Fuel tank used to sit right here. Hated that setup. So I cut a hole in the floor, and I'm getting ready to mount the tank down in here where it originally was to begin with. The nice part about that is the tank will be sitting a little lower, and then I can finally build the wood bed flooring that I wanted to do in here originally. This little four-door, it's a four-door Jeep Cherokee that I chopped the roof off of, and the bed basically holds the size of a pallet, so I could stack up about 10-15 pallets and roll out to a fire. Be the one Jeep kid bringing out pallets to the fire. So that's where I'm at with this. So I'm gonna work on this for most of my time here today, because like I said, I can't really do much with the 302. So I'm looking forward to it. I hope you guys are. All right, man, stay tuned. All right, so what I ended up doing today was I moved my fuel tank to where you see where it used to be. I moved it to here. This is the same area where it originally was on the truck. It's just sitting a little higher, sitting on the actual frame of the truck that I built. I'm gonna basically make this, I'm gonna cover this all in wood, probably 2x6s or whatever, probably just regular decking material. I put the new tail lights. I had to modify the living shit out of this in order to make this work, because, you know, once again, Chrysler's got to change something that isn't broken. So I got the new tail lights that are on there. Happy about those. They all work. Everything works fine. And then I got the new hatch, which is a steel hatch, not that old fiberglass one. That's not even over there. Yeah, pretty wild Jeep, that's for sure. Military Humvee tires, the newer issue ones. I paid $197 for 5 of them. I just still can't believe that. The rims are kind of expensive though, 16.5. But long story short, this is coming a long ways, and it's looking pretty tough. Got the new doors on there now. Just got to wire up the windows so that the windows work with the electronic switch. And yeah, that's where we're at with the Jeep. Say it was a pretty successful day. See you tomorrow. Okay, so now that you've seen me relocate the fuel tank into the bed of the Jeep, it's time to do away with the old fiberglass tailgate that I made. Now, it really wasn't a true tailgate. It never really folded down like a normal tailgate on a pickup truck. The way I had it set up was the actual push button for like the thumb latch, like on the older Cherokees, it's not a handle you lift, it's a button you push in. You push that button in and boop, it would pop and it would open up. So the way I had it set up was I would put the tailgate on and click it in to that latch. And then I had 2 slide pins on each side that would slide into the bed rail on the top of the tailgate. So I'm doing, that's the only way I could mount it. I don't like that setup. Never really did. I always wanted to get another metal hatch and make a real tailgate with hinges on the outside. You can see the hinges. Everyone's like, why don't you just get a Comanche tailgate? Well, it's not a Comanche, okay? It's a Cherokee. That's why I wanted to do a Cherokee. If I wanted a tailgate from a Comanche, I would have built a Comanche, which one day I will. And I'm sure you'll see the videos. So I have another metal hatch here. I just pulled the window out of it. And basically my plan here is to cut the whole top basically off, but level with the pinch weld. I'm gonna keep that pinch weld all along that spot there. And I would love to be able to utilize that latch in terms of like popping it open and having it fall down. That's gonna be very difficult, but I'm gonna give it a shot, see what we can do. So this is gonna be a fun one. I'm also dreading it, but yeah, let's get to work. All right, so about 5 minutes, not even of cutting. And I placed it on there to get a rough idea of what it's gonna look like. Now obviously the gaps and everything Nothing's lined up. Nothing's you know, final. It's just literally just sitting on there. So I'm figuring like a nice hinge right there welded into the door, and then a hinge here welded into the door, because those are perfectly, those two, they look like exhaust pipes. They're not. When I chopped this thing, I built a frame underneath it, so you can kind of see where it starts, and it goes up and over all the way straight out to the back. I did that because I was afraid it was going to fold up. When I first cut the roof off, I was kind of standing there and like bouncing, and I could feel the truck just like, you know, like you could feel the truck just doing this. And I was like, okay, time to build a frame under this thing. That's frightening. So that's what I did, and they stick out, and I didn't plan on them sticking out. I can just cut them off. It's really not a big deal, but I never knew what I wanted to do with them, so I just kind of kept them there, and now they're going to be the anchor point for my hinges, so I'm kind of glad I didn't cut them off. So we're getting, it's already, I got in real early today. It's already 7:30, so I got to start cleaning up and getting ready to open up shop. But yeah, I'd say that's a pretty decent set of progress there. That's also a rear hatch. Like, everything is still there, even the wiper. No, the wiper doesn't work. Yeah, I'm getting there. But pretty neat. Can't wait to finish it. Jesus Christ. All right, I'll see you guys later.